Ramadan in.
You know what? I want to understand that because some of my cousins are Muslim, and I kind of want to understand it because one of my cousins, she posted a picture of some fried chicken and some oranges, and I don't really get what. Maybe it's just food, but I don't know.
Maybe those are the things that she misses. But yeah, I don't know. I know one of my cousins is trying Ramadan. I didn't press him about it, but he was trying. He said he was trying Ramadan. I was like, all right,
how do you try Ramadan?
Listen, sir, you practice you practice what they say you gotta do for Ramadan. Like I know is it's like 5 prayers a day. You have to fast and abstain.
So he's Muslim?
Maybe he's now. I don't know. I didn't press him about that. Like he wasn't. Like if he is now, like it's revelation to me.
So okay, so one of your cousins just say they're Muslim or say they're practicing Ramadan. You don't check to see if they're Muslim or not?
Nah. Ain't none of my business, man. You know what I mean? I had questions about, you know what I'm saying, how it's going. I seen him post up a whole bunch of stuff about Ramadan. I'm like, well, I mean, like, hey, this little, you know what I mean, little left field. Like, what's up? Like, yeah, I'm doing it this year. I was like, all right, cool. And then somebody did ask, and he didn't answer. So I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna press him about it. Like, hey, whatever. I wanted to know more about the fasting and abstaining, like how he was gonna manage that, because it seems like a true test.
Yeah, definitely a true test. But maybe he missed the question. You should have just asked again.
No, man, listen, that's not my business, man. I wasn't here to open up a can of worms, you know what I mean? I was just, you know what I mean? I just wanted to know if he was practicing, and you know, whatever else he wanted to share, that was his business to share, man. I wasn't gonna press man's. He might just be trying something new out, man. Maybe got a new girlfriend.
That's my question though. But how do you practice something? How do you just try Ramadan?
I mean, ain't nothing that's stopping you, I guess.
No, I understand that part of it, but don't you feel like, okay, like for instance, we're Christian. So if we just started practicing, if you were to just say, dear, I'm gonna do Ramadan and shit, I was like, oh, okay, you Muslim now? Like, is that what's going on? I would ask that question.
I ain't mad at you. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, listen, if I decided that I wanted to fast and abstain, like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing wrong with that.
No,
you know
I don't think anything's wrong with that. I don't think anything wrong with that at all. But I'm saying if someone says they're going to practice Ramadan, that's like a Muslim saying they're going to celebrate Christmas.
Hey, maybe they just will try something different.
Doesn't mean no. That goes against everything. Not everything, but that just goes against your beliefs.
I mean, maybe you testing it out to see if it does go against your beliefs. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you might find yourself believing something different.
Okay,
people are complex.
You're right. You're right.
Human beings are complex.
I am noticing that in this climate, that people are complex. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm chilling out, bro. Listen, quarantine. We got another week of quarantine. Quarantine up, man. You know what I mean?
Quarantine is not going to be up anytime soon, Kev. Quarantine is not going to be up anytime soon.
Listen, Florida beaches disagree.
Hey, I'm waiting to see the numbers on how the numbers spike up down in Florida. You better sit your butt.
Man. Yeah, listen, man. Listen, enjoy the ride, bro. It's going to be fun. Like, listen, somebody had to go out there and test it out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So you going to test it out here?
I mean, I might not be the one testing it out. I might be monitoring, you know what I'm saying, how the situation is going. And, you know what I'm saying, once I have a better gauge on the situation, then yeah, you know what I mean?
So you talk all that slick, but you're not going outside. You're not going out no time soon.
I mean, I've been going out, but like,
you're not going out amongst a bunch of people is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to a basketball game or nothing, but yeah.
Basketball games are done, bro. Like, listen, people need to realize something. There is no more basketball games. There is no more sporting events, period. We're not going to be able to go to sporting events or concerts for a very long time, at least 2 years.
Maybe. Yeah. Listen, I feel bad for the artists, but we should get some fire albums or something out of it, right?
Man, it's a Twinkie, man. They should be able to figure that thing out. We'll talk about that with these Versus series because I was kind of fed up with some of it over the weekend. But yeah, they can figure it out, man. Concerts can happen. Travis Scott had a concert.
Yeah, he sure did, man. The Fortnite concert, man. So you ended up checking it out, or you let the boys check it out?
No, I ended up watching the rebroadcast, but actually they were watching it the whole time. Malik was playing or watching it, and they were actually playing it. So, or not playing it, but watching it the whole thing. It was actually pretty slick the way it looked too.
Yeah, it was cool. I watched Troy Dan go through it. I didn't jump in myself, but yeah, I watched Troy Dan do it, and it was cool, man. I thought it was a neat concept or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, a neat concept.
But yeah, but nah, he was like, man, I'm giving back privileges. I'm like, sheesh. Listen, you can't even go out the house. How are privileges revoked? And you can't even go out the house.
I'm gonna tell you how, man. Like, the house is pretty much sturdy. So like when you walk around, sometimes you don't know if someone's in the room with you. So so I was downstairs and went down in the basement and something just told me I wanted to check. I got a message on my phone. So I stopped at the threshold before I went into the man cave. And so Nadir was out in the area playing on the game where they play at or whatever.
Okay.
And mans didn't know I was in the room. Okay, let's just say that. And he was letting some expletives fly. And my thing about it all wasn't even that. I get it, man. I was young.
Hold on. Wait. Was they nasty expletives or were they Xbox expletives?
No, they were nasty. They weren't even used in the right context. They were just he was just letting them fly to let them fly.
Well, he was trying to set up some after quarantine plans?
No, I don't. No, it wasn't that type. But the thing is, he was on FaceTime. So it was just him. I don't know. He was complaining and he was just ranting, man. It's been a rough
that don't sound like nasty time exploit.
No,
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out man's was in his bag.
No.
He was just trying to be grown.
Yeah, I would have coached him through that portion of it. I'm just saying, he was just trying to be grown, man. He was just cussing, and I'm just like, bro. And when I tell you the look on his face when I text him and he saw
shock
the
and horror.
Go off, yeah, he saw the alert go off and he texted me back and heard the alert, and I was literally 2 feet away. He looked at me again. He was like, I said, turn it off. Turn it off.
Listen, man's got to take them headphones out, man. You know what I'm saying? Take the headphones off, B.
He learned that valuable lesson, man. So y'all took his game for a couple of days, and I know that was hurting him like crazy. And we laughed. We got a good laugh about it because mans was so like he just looked up like, oh my gosh, where did you get here? I'm like, bro, I've been here for like 5 minutes. And
he was too comfortable, man. Like at least we knew back in the days. Like now you had to be outside the house.
Exactly. That's exactly what I told him. I'm like, yo, I get it. I was your age. Did I use perfect language when I was growing up? Absolutely not. But I still don't cuss around my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I know the presence. I have the presence of knowing if they're in the vicinity, I curve my tongue to where they can't hear it. And he just wasn't doing it, man. And when he looked up, Kev, and he looked at me, and the thing that really upset me though was the fact that he knew Dante was down there because Dante came down with me. So the fact that he knew Dante was down there, and he said he was, letting him fly. I'm like, your little brother is down here, man. Like, you got to know these things. And then not to mention, I'm less than a couple feet away upstairs. Like, I could potentially hear you through the vents or something. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to relax. So anyways, yeah. So
quarantine is rough, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The outside and inside life is blending for him now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He'll have that reprieve to, you know what I'm saying, get out and do his thing in the world anymore.
Nah, you're just being Uncle Kev caping. And because it like
I knew he got to get it for it. I understand is all I'm saying. I get it. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, listen, by the time I was his age, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get out, man.
Yeah.
Gotta get out. So yeah, man's lost his privileges for a couple of days, but he got it back the other day. I gave it back to him and they watched the Fortnite thing. Like you said, it was a sweet concept. I think artists can figure this thing out in this climate, man. They can figure it out. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to, because especially I'll tell you what's gonna make it look. It's gonna make people look at the actual record label deals a little differently. Because you remember, a lot of artists, they would get paid off of going and touring. And going
absolutely.
To shows. It's a wrap for that. You're not good. There's no tours. There's no live events for a while. So they got to figure out how they can get it, man.
They got to get creative, man. Listen, a lot of them are figuring out lanes. Tory Lanez is doing a great job figuring out his lane, man.
I tell you, man, they need to go ahead and fire all the Breakfast Club and put him on there.
I think so.
Yeah, man. He's giving great content. He's funny. I mean, he's taking chances, though. I see he pulled up on Meg Thee Stallion the other day.
I'll take that chance.
Oh, yeah, you got to take that chance. You got to take I'm just saying, just the whole social distancing thing. But, I'm definitely with that. So what we on, man? We on week what?
Week 7 of quarantine. Like, it started in March, bro. It's almost into May, so yeah.
It's going by fast, man. This is a rough week. I ain't going front.
Is it? Oh, the cabin fever really hitting you now, huh?
Oh, no. Not that. It was just you get into like, okay, weeks prior, we had a routine going. We had, we had our workouts going. We had, schoolwork going and everything going down. Well, I finished boot camp last week. Okay. So I was coming to an end on that. Then on top of that, the school district basically told the kids that, now mind you, they sent this to the parents and the kids, that basically last quarter don't count.
What do you mean? Oh, this last quarter right now?
This last quarter they just finished. They're in right now.
So hold on, are they making all of them repeat?
No, they're basically taking the first 3 quarters and then giving you an average. But then also, like, if you were just like screwed to pooch when you first went home, they're giving you an unsatisfactory for the quarter. Wow. And then if you kept up with the work, or you did your work, or they're giving you a chance to finish your work, you get a satisfactory for it. So I'm like, when they sent it, I read it like, oh my goodness, this is the worst thing you could tell a kid. Basically, this quarter don't count.
Pass fail now, right?
Yeah, it's just pass fail. So they're just doing the bare minimum to get by. And like, I hated the fact that they told them that. And like, so that accompanied with, we were lucky to get out of bed before 10 o'clock. Like
it's like school over. School's over with, huh?
Yeah, school's over.
Summer break started early on that behind, man.
And except for Khalees, because she's still been going, because she still has the yearning to learn. And I'm not saying the boys don't want to learn, but they're high schoolers, man. You give them an inch, you're gonna take a mile, man.
But I'm saying, like, going to school was the schoolwork part sucks, but going to school is the fun part.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, that got to kind of hurt a little bit.
Exactly, man.
Because it's not summer break and like, oh man, yeah, I'm having a ball. It's like, no, it's summer break and I'm stuck. I'm stuck right here.
Exactly.
Like Chuck. You know
exactly. I mean? She said it a couple of times, like, I wish I could go to school. I'm like, dang, I wish you could go too. It sucks, man. And she's young, so she'll remember this, but not like the older kids will. They remember it more, but yeah, man.
No, she's definitely gonna remember this. She this is like her first full year of school.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, she gonna remember this. Like man, it was weird. She did this setting the precedent a little bit, but yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine once they figure it out. But hold on, have y'all fatigued of the kids yet? You can keep it real. They don't watch the podcast, so you can keep it funky.
Nah, it's been cool.
Yeah, all right. No, I see it in your eyes. I see it in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's been cool. It's been all right.
No, it's been cool. It's the body, man. They wear the body down, man. It's like the little ones just tink you, just hit you right in the kidney a couple times, right in the same spot. The older ones come and just ask them dumb questions, man. That 7 p.m. bedtime is looking mighty fine right about now. I bet y'all like, listen. Dinner is at 6. Bath at 6:30. I want to see you. I want to see you. And don't you dare think of waking up before 7 a.m. Don't do it. Nah, it's been, you know what? It's been pretty cool with that, man. We've been finding a routine with them to watch movies. Thank God they be releasing these movies at the crib now. We'll watch I'm sick of Trolls. We watched Onward a couple times, which almost inside the Thug Dove. I didn't know that movie was that sad. And then, just been trying to catch up on some stuff around movie-wise as far as shows. I finished Ozarks. We haven't finished it yet. We're trying to finish Ozarks.
Okay.
But no, we haven't got fatigued to the kids yet. It was just been, bro, me finishing up that boot camp, and then the wife is, she's gung-ho in class right now. She's like full steam ahead. And then I'm telling the kids that last quarter don't count, bro. It was a rough week for the Carpenters, man.
Yeah, it sound like it, bro. Like, listen, it must change around here, man. I miss them Fear Gods. I'm very upset. I'm hurt. I'm let down.
Did you see that release last night?
No. Where did that happen?
They dropped at midnight on Nike.
The Fear Gods did?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually on the feargod.com. And I tried to scoop them. Yeah, but they sold out in like a minute. That's when I knew today was going to be an L.
Yeah, no, that never happens, bro. That never works.
Yeah, I didn't know they would sell out like that.
Listen, everybody got $1,200 in their pocket, man.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
With nothing to do.
About that. With nothing to do, but spend it on stuff.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Not a thing, man. The same as it's always been.
How's it been with the wife there, though?
She chilling. I'm chilling.
I'm saying she's still liking it?
Babe, you still like working from home? She says yes. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Even though, man, the time got pushed. They're out in July now.
I heard.
That's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, they trying
to. But they can still take it anytime. So it's like, it's not so bad.
So they can stay until. So even if though it's July, they can just bang out anytime they want.
Yeah, if they want to, they can still bang out. But
Okay.
I'm like, sheesh. I'm like, listen, man, come June, they could be like, listen, December. How about that?
Yeah,
We just go ahead and close out the year, do it right.
that's gonna
Like
happen.
how I went from 30 days to 12 months.
Hey, that's like the old additive they used to give when I was there. It's needs of the business.
Exactly.
You know, they can always hide behind that, man.
Oh man, listen, man, how's it? Have you been you know what I'm saying, perusing the ways, man? I've been trying, but between school and work, man, like I ain't really had much time to hit the pavement. But I want to know what what's looking like out there, because I got to go. I got to move around.
Yeah. What do you mean, as far as moving around or just on?
Yeah, moving around.
Yeah. What did I do? So I went to Sam's Club again to make a store run.
No, not that moving around. I'm talking about moving around. Moving around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about the market. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate Glassdoor.
Why?
Because, man, I signed up and they'll always put out like, okay, so I go in there and they'll say like, okay, this is a developer job. So I go in there, look into it, and I sign up for it, and it's nothing but spam. I signed up for it. I get like 8 emails a day from this.
Yeah.
So it's like,
have you heard anything?
Right, exactly. So I was like, who's actually hiring? Who's not hiring? And plus everybody's out here right now, which is cool. I don't mind the market being out here. I just want to be able to. Somebody have a need, I'm going to fulfill that need, and that's what I want to do. But it's like it's such a nasty, nasty thing with these recruiters and these staffing agencies and everything, man. It's rough. It's rough on the front. But yeah, Glassdoor is the biggest one in it. And LinkedIn ain't nothing but professional Facebook. I
told you that already. That's why I rock with it.
Yeah, I got smoke with them. And it's like, yeah, man, but I don't know. Who knows, bro? Have you seen anything?
Yeah. No, I've barely been looking right now. I've just been so busy, man. Like I haven't really had much time. I've been trying to make sure I'm staying fresh, working on projects and stuff, just to, you know what I'm saying, keep my mind sharp. Cause like all the stuff that I learned this stuff like years ago. So like putting it in an application is, you know what I'm saying, something different. So I've been trying to go through making sure that I'm staying fresh. I put together a couple of little nice pieces. So I'm happy. Feels good.
You gotta show me, because I think if anything, you could be like the Nate Ear whisperer and like whisper this stuff to me, like get it like in a way of explaining. Because don't get me wrong, I understand it, but some of it, man, like I said, them fetch calls was getting on my nerves this week too.
Well, I mean, now that you're finished, like you know the secret, like, bruh, you write the stuff once and then you just keep recycling the stuff that you already wrote. Like,
I know.
I'm not about to keep writing this 100 million billion times. I'm gonna take pieces of every project that I do, put them together, boom, new project.
Yeah. No, you're right. That is exactly like between that and then also just Googling an answer. I never knew that's what it was about. I'm like, man, I thought I had to know all this stuff, No,
what you know is the basis, and that's all that you need to know. You understand how it works. And then, you know what I'm saying, from there, like, did you really think anybody was writing, 1,000 lines of code? No, not doing that.
They had us in there doing that hardcore code.
That hardcore coding. Bruh, that had me so weak. John straight hit me with it too. Like, oh man, he's like, so I mean, are you talking about you doing hardcore coding? I'm like, I guess I'm a hardcore coder. I don't know. Coding. He's like, no, I don't do any of that stuff. I work on the back end a little bit, but I don't do any of the hardcore coding. I'm like, all right, I guess.
That's just a funny term, man.
It really is.
It's just a funny term. But shoot, before we get on, man, let's start like we always do. What have you been playing, man? What you been playing?
2K. That's it. I ain't played I have not played a thing, bro. I've been busy, busy, man.
School still kicking your butt?
Yes, man. Finals coming up, bro. I got like a 7-page paper and a project I got to do, and I got an exam. Like, bro, I've been still working 40 hours. Oh man, I'm not having a good time, man. Feels bad, man.
So, well, you asked me though before I go on about gaming though, for moving around. Have you been moving around at all physically? Not even
like going out of the house? Yeah. I mean, when I can. We went and seen Poppy for his birthday. We took him some cupcakes.
Okay.
They tried to force us in the house. I tried. I'm like, listen, no, like come on now.
Oh boy!
Right, I was like, smarten up, Nas. But so I mean, we did that or whatever. But they look good. You know what I'm saying? They both look good. Everybody was cool. You know what I'm saying, look comfortable. So it's all good. No, like I mean, listen, FaceTime is perfectly fine. Don't sweat it.
Yeah,
like, they're fine.
I think the wife did. She FaceTimed him. So yeah, our greeting was given, so we good.
Yeah, so but you know what I'm saying, that was nice getting to take that trip. As much as I hate the South Side,
yeah, I know it's so far.
But you know, for me, it's actually not like you can get on 315 and it'll get you right there. It takes maybe 15, 20 minutes. It's not so bad. But it's just nothing going on the South Side. That's, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Dad. I love you. I love you. But you don't even go on the South Side anymore. So, but but you know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I mean, yeah, when the wife will include me, I'll go to the grocery store every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing one cheat meal a week. So I'm looking forward to that today because I missed it on Tuesday. But
hold on, one cheat meal?
Yes.
Oh, really? So y'all over there trying to get brolic? What do you mean? Is y'all getting healthy during? You can't eat healthy on the quarantine.
That's the thing, man. Sir, you have to. You have because you got to watch it, man. It's like so many snacks and stuff in the house. Like, man, you got to watch it. So we've been trying to make sure that we're managing our diet properly. So, but I'm allowed one cheat meal a week. Yeah, so I'm gonna get out there today, and you know what I'm saying, go pick up a nice little cheat meal. I don't know what that's gonna be yet, and this may not even happen. I might just be talking outside of my neck, but I hope it happens. Yeah, that's the best way I can kind of put it for right now. Yeah. But outside of that, man, no, I want to see my friends. You know, I really miss my god kids. I miss my nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking, like, dang, man, like the virtual pod it's been coming in the clutch. But man, it ain't the same. It's not the same.
I was telling Shrita that this morning. I said, man, I ain't seen my guy in a minute. Like, we talk all the time, but I ain't seen my man in a minute. I got to put eyes on you, man. Because even through Zoom, you can find a way to hack this. And I want to make sure you ain't done nothing crazy, man. That's what was my way of keeping up.
Nah, man, just a few shoe purchases. And even then, I can't even hit on Fear of Gods anymore. Like, what you all coming to, man?
I'm not listening to your complaints. I'm really not. I'm not. Because here's the thing is, though, Kev, you getting fresh. Where you going to wear them? We can't wear them. We can't go nowhere.
I probably wouldn't even go wear them. But
you still got
sometimes you got to have stuff.
Yeah, you do. You're right. I mean, you need to think about it too, though. It's one of those things where I'm kind of glad I missed on. $350.
That's a lot. It was a big ticket.
Yeah, man.
But listen, I got to 1,200 too.
Your president did it. You going to inject yourself with Clorox that he told you to?
I think I'll pass.
Okay.
I'll pass.
You know those people in New York done that?
Yeah.
They said 18 people within the hour was injecting themselves with clean disinfectants. Yo, people are stupid. I'm really losing faith in people.
Bro, when I saw Lysol put out a PR note about like, listen, please do not ingest this. Like, no, not a good idea. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He tried to double down saying he was playing around. I think Mans was being serious, man. I think Mans was
serious. Man, listen. Like, listen, what kind of president holds a press conference telling, you know what I'm saying, with jokes in the middle of a pandemic?
Right.
And I mean, at no point do you ever say, like, oh, I'm just kidding, I'm just playing, nah. Like, no, you didn't.
The funniest though is watching him say it, right? And then you look and see the doctor, and she's just over there like, oh my God, he just said that, you know?
But no, when he was like looking at them for confirmation, it was just kind of like, man. Like, man, the ultralights, man, it kills it instantly. They're like, I mean, it kills everything. So you'll be dead too. But I mean, yeah, it'll kill the virus. I mean, that's where we're going with it.
Fam, this is the president of the United States, man.
Hey, man, listen, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, sir. Speaking of enjoying the ride, you know what ride I've been enjoying, bro? That 90 Day Fiance. My God, that is the funniest show I've ever seen. I've not actually seen an episode. I've been watching them clips, and boy, oh boy, that is straight comedy.
I told you. No Neck Ed is a legend.
You told me that y'all watch it, but you didn't tell me it was pure comedy like that. I didn't know. I thought it was like Married at First Sight. I was like, I already got no. That show is pure comedy.
It is, man. No Neck Ed, boy. No Neck Ed is a legend, man. He gave her that mouthwash and that toothpaste, like, you know, like.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, your breath is not pretty. No. It was I forget the dude's name, but man's who was like from the Middle East and married the old lady from Ohio.
Oh yeah.
And he found out she was broke. Yo, man's really went out there and was like, yo. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I was a little hurt that she lied to me, you know what I'm saying, about the financial situation. But, you know, it's just going to take time. I'll give her some time. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I'll give her between now and when my visa expires. I was
like, hey, man, I'm telling you, it's the same old game that been ran since the beginning of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done went to the store and seen an African dude with a chick, and you be like, This don't make sense. You know what it is. You know
Listen, the men on there be looking like some pure creeps.
They are.
Cause Mans who married the little Brazilian girl and she bought the car with his credit card for his sister before she banged out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, they went to a store and the clerk was kind of looking at him like come on, man. Come on, dog. Like, you know, we know what time it is, man. Like, cut it out.
Right. Nah, man. I'm telling you, I told you that show is comedy, bro. And No Neck
comedy
is the savior we all need, man. He is hilarious, bro. Because he has no neck. And he's probably about 3 feet tall, man. Like, seriously, I want to kick it with him, man. Like, he's funny, man. He's a funny dude. But no, it is. It's pure comedy. Hold on. So back to 2K. So that's all you playing.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I'm playing, man.
Okay.
And really, I'm playing a little bit. I'm trying for the Galaxy Opal Kobe. Now that I figured out the exploit, I can, or you know what I'm saying. Now that I figured out the honest way to play it as easy as possible, I've been kind of playing through and doing like homework and stuff in between games. You know what I'm saying? You could shave a clean 10 minutes off of every game. So I've been trying to multitask that time and then just sniping, bro. I've been feasting in the snipe filter.
Yeah, you told me you've been really kicking it. So you've been making a lot of MT off of that.
A ton, bro. Yeah. But I figured by the end of the weekend, bro. Like right now, I'm at about 700,000. I bought I ended up buying that Galaxy Opal Trae Young just so I could get him out of the filter. But I only paid like 85 for it, so it was not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I should probably have about 1.1 after the weekend is up.
Okay,
and that's only if I don't get back in and start sniping some more.
Okay, I've been doing some of the like challenges and then trying to, I'm not gonna get Galaxy Opal Kobe. I understand that I'm never gonna get it because I keep telling myself all this 120 hours worth of gaming for what? And I trust me, I want to play.
You get a lot of good cards. You get a lot of good cards along the way.
You do, but once I get to that 120 hours, Kev, that's a lot of games, man. And it's not, and that's the thing I like 2K. I like the getting new cards and everything, but it's really just not fun doing those challenges, man.
You know, once you start using the glitch, it makes it a lot easier because you don't have to really pay attention.
Okay, maybe I have to try that out, but I don't know. I just started playing something else.
It's simple, bro. It's literally super simple, man. You turn on, like literally, you just press the button and it just does the rest for you. And you know what I'm saying? You play 1 minute, a quarter, and then you're done.
You're done. Just go back doing something else.
Yeah, like since you're working on your computer, bro, you can literally like work on whatever you're working on and still knock that stuff out. You could probably get Kobe way quicker than I could.
Yeah, I might. But see, I'm not gonna start over on PC. I'm just gonna keep playing on console.
Word.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna start.
I thought you was playing upstairs anyway on your Xbox.
I do. I brought my Xbox upstairs to the loft.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I could play something else, but I don't know. That's just too much going on. I feel like I'm at that hacking meme that you always be sending with the dudes with like different computers and everything. And I'm like, it'll be a novelty thing. Don't get me wrong. I want to get Galaxy Opal Kobe, but I ain't got that, man. I just rather play something else. I've been what I've been playing. So I did play, been playing Nasty 2K, like I said. Almost done with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Very good game. Very good.
Okay.
When I'm done with it, I will drop it off like a thief in the night on your porch. And I want you to play it too.
All right, I'll give it a run.
And then, in Call of Duty, of course, been playing Call of Duty with the youth at church. They've been it was actually a pretty good match this week. They didn't beat us as bad as they did last week, but we had some ringers on our group too. So, but it was a good time. You got to pick up the game, bro. You need to get that Call of Duty, man. And then
you're not playing Warzone yet.
No, I haven't played Warzone yet.
What do you, bro? You've not been to the gulag, then you have not lived. Like what? Like you don't even get the jokes yet. Like you don't even get the memes. No. Like you got to play Warzone. You got to. It's like it's fire. It's fire. Well, I'm surprised the boys aren't playing it.
You have that. We could play that then.
Yeah, we can definitely run that.
Okay. But no, I haven't played the gulag. At first, I didn't know what you were talking about, the gulag. I mean, what is he talking about? And then I read about it like, okay, this is what he's talking about, Warzone. No, I haven't played it yet.
Oh, it's hilarious. But the gulag, like when you hear people using it in content, like somebody said Kim Jong-un was in the gulag. I was like, dang.
That's just a funny term.
Yeah.
But then so anyways, I started messing with emulators like I did, which is weird too. You kind of abandoned emulators. I remember we used to have good conversations about emulators. You had it on your Android phone. Yeah. So anyways, I broke out the Wii U emulator for Khalees, and she wanted to play Mario. So I pulled out Mario for her, and I'm like, okay. So she played a little bit, and she got bored with it and wanted to play something else. She wanted to play Just Dance. They're all about Just Dance right now.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I saw the boys busting it out. I was about to call and have a talk with them. Like, listen here.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't it.
Do that,
they
man.
asked me like,
Or,
I have. Hold on, you was breaking up. What'd you say?
I said, if they're gonna play it, then at least don't film it.
Right. No, you're right. Because they asked me to play, and I said no. I'm a grown man. But then so anyways, when she got done with that, I was playing Wind Waker, Zelda Wind Waker HD remake for the Wii U on the computer. So if you do it on a computer, you can actually do it. I'll have to show you, send it to you, whatever. But it plays it in 4K. So I've been playing that, and when I tell you, I've been dedicating a lot of time to that. Like I forgot how good Wind Waker was. I never finished it originally when I had it on the Wii U. So now playing it on the computer version is like, it's pretty daggone good.
Bro, that leaves me a little disappointed because when you text me and told me that you was playing it, you had text Winemaker. I was like, Zelda getting lit. Okay. I must have missed something. That autocorrect went to Winemaker. I was like, did it? Nice. Yeah. Go back and look at it. Okay. It says Winemaker. I was like, nice.
I'll take your word for it. No, here you go. No, it's Winemaker, man. No, Zelda wish. Zelda, you would never.
You're right.
So I was playing that, and but other than that, man, just been doing a lot of reading on this code and stuff because I don't want to forget anything. So I've been just working on stuff, man. But
it's good build out the portfolio for now. You know what I'm saying? Have all that stuff to kind of go back to. We're like once school is done, bro, we're definitely going to work on a website. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out for that, people. It'll be coming. We'll put one out.
Absolutely. All right, man. So let's get into it. So the bots, man. The bots are taking over the world right now. They actually took out all the Nintendo Switches. They bought up all the consoles. It was one dude that created a bot. He said he did it for fun, and then he ended up selling it or something. And smart. So people, yeah, it was smart. So people were buying all the Nintendo Switches. I saw Nintendo Switches on eBay for $600. I contemplated selling mine. I'm not gonna lie to you, but now they're back in stock again. You know,
I'm sad. That hurts my heart. I missed out on an opportunity, a golden opportunity. It's a shame that I've been so busy. And
yeah, because I told you didn't even know about this.
Yeah, it's like to the resale market, man. I let you down, and I promise to do better. That's all I can say, man.
Stop it. You did ask me, would you, if you flipped a COVID-19 Supreme shirt, would it be wrong? The fact is, you have to ask means yes, Kev.
I mean, like I see both sides of the coin. Why you would think that was wrong, but also like from my perspective, you know, I've helped, I've given to charity, I gave back, and you know what I'm saying. I provided for myself. That's a win-win in my world.
Another reason why I got to put eyes on you, bro, because you stuff like this is what you do. Like you can't know. You cannot sell a COVID-19 Supreme shirt. I'm surprised they're even selling them. You know what? Now I might take this back because they're selling it and making money off it. Why can't you?
Well, they're not making money off of it because all profits go towards COVID-19.
You can't sell it, Kev. You can't.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, like that means that the money I initially spent went towards, you know what I'm saying, COVID-19 treatment. Like I'm supporting the cause. Like if I don't buy it, I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not supporting the cause, or I'm not showing that I'm in unison with the people. Oh, wow. You know what I mean?
I tell you.
But you know, if I do buy it, then you know what I'm saying. Now I've helped a great cause. You know what I'm saying. Clearly, the world needs that. So I almost see it as my civic duty. But like, do I want a Supreme shirt? Not really. I don't really want a Supreme shirt. So you know what I'm saying. I would just pass it on to another deserving individual at a slight premium. They got the 1,200. Like it's fine. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, Kev.
Just saying.
No, we cannot do that. No, we can't do that, bro.
Cannot or should not? Because I kind of take cannot as a challenge.
Should not do it. Should not. Hey. So anyways, man, hopefully people can get a Nintendo Switch who want one. People are at home, you know, complaining about their mental health and they're being bored. Listen, cats need to just quit being bored, man. I hate everyone using this old mental health thing. And I get it. Some people are suffering from certain things, but you were suffering from those things even before the quarantine. Like, you're fine. You know what I mean?
I mean, there are people you could see for that sort of thing, man. They have teleconferences and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. But I want, you know, we might talk offline. Like, there may be some opportunity and we might have to take advantage.
We're not doctors, Kev.
No, it wouldn't be for you know what I'm saying, any of those types of services. But
right.
you know, hey, listen, you know, somebody's making money. So listen, somebody's right. making money through this.
You're right.
And I want in. I want in on you know what I mean? I saw something that the billionaire's wealth has risen like 250 billion since the start of this whole thing. Yeah. I just want a little bit. Just an eensy beensy piece. I mean, I'll take the whole 250. But you know, if I can't have that, I just want my piece. Just crumbs. You know what I'm saying? Just a little taste, you know what I'm saying? 10, 20 mil. You know what
I feel you. We'll stay out the way. We ain't gonna touch that.
They won't even know this. They won't even know this. 10, 20 mil? Come on, man. That's not, you're not even gonna notice that.
You figure with the healthcare industry is taking a big hit right now because people can't go outside. That money gotta go somewhere.
Exactly. And why not to me? And you? You know
exactly. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You bring up a great point. But we still cannot sell Supreme shirts, Kev. We cannot sell the COVID-19 Supreme shirts. We can't. We should not. We should not. And we're going to move on. All right. So hopefully anyone who wants to switch, they can get one. And you can get the new game, Mario. So I know you didn't play Mario Maker, but there was an update that came out the blue. With the new update for Mario Maker 2, there's an update that came out. It gives the ability to create worlds in the game. Had a whole bunch of different add-ons. Does any of that appeal to you?
Wait, wasn't that the whole point of the game?
Well, this one added more add-ons though. Like you could add on like different suits and stuff. Like they got like POW suits and all kinds of stuff. I saw it. It looked cool. Don't get me wrong. I thought about even getting Mario Maker for a split second, and it immediately went out. Like I'm not going to buy this because I'm not going to play it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't increase my interest. You know what? For a good deal, maybe I buy it for $10, $15. I'd be in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but Switch games never go on sale, so
they don't.
You know, they don't get my
at least the ones that come out on physical. The digital ones usually go on sale, but games that come out on physical and digital, those games pretty much never go on sale.
Yeah,
like they had like I was reading something. They were having like a investors meeting to wonder if they could discount. What's it called? The Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for $39.99. Like they had a whole meeting about this. You know, like Nintendo was like, "Nah, we can't do it." Like we can't do it. Like the game, first of all, it was a remake from the Wii U, so it wasn't like it was a brand new IP. It was a port, and they were just like, "Nah, $59.99, print it, get it, ship it." Like this game
they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves, man. They'll still buy it.
It's Nintendo. But yo, let's get into this ether I got for you today. So you know, Xbox is giving the blessings out right now, right? Okay.
For what?
Xbox. They just announced Red Dead Redemption 2 is hitting Xbox Game Pass on May 7th.
Who doesn't have Red Dead 2?
Blessings. Well, people who don't have it can play it on Game Pass now.
Who are those people? Like, unless you sold it.
Lots of people.
It can't be lots of people, bro. It's like one of the best-selling games of the year that year.
Still,
like
anyone who didn't have it, blessings. You could trade in your physical
it is absolutely a blessing for them. And you know, I have questions about these Game Pass games. Like, if I download them, do I keep them like for the life of however long I have Game Pass, or like once they leave Game Pass, does my access get revoked? Or
no. What I mean, well, if you leave Game Pass, then you won't be able to play them again. But it's as long as you have Game Pass, you play it for whatever. Now,
even after they leave the library,
because you don't use Game Pass, do you?
Yes.
Okay. Well, do you get the alerts on your phone when it tells you that the game is about to leave? Okay. So when it tells you the game is about to leave, it's basically telling you if you plan on playing this game in the future, go download it because it's not going to be available on Game Pass anymore.
Okay.
I don't know how that works. I just something that it checks to if you're online. I don't know how that works, but I just know if you.
Well, sir, you better get Grand Theft Auto 5 and hurry up.
I think I already downloaded it.
Okay, I was going to say, I just seen the message saying that it's getting ready to leave. Leaving on the 6th.
The 6th. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to download it because I definitely want to have that. Have you been playing that at all? Did you play it? I mean, I know.
No. Nope. It's out. Listen, I don't even have time to get up and put a disc in the console anymore, bro. Like,
yeah, man. I feel you. I feel you. So I got to start with love, then I got to go into some slander because Xbox is something this week that literally made no sense to me at all. So they announced the limited edition Cyberpunk 2077, themed Xbox One X.
Mm-hmm.
The system's coming out in June. The game is coming out in September.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But the new Xbox Series X is in November or December. We don't know yet. So this makes no sense at all. Why in the world are they coming out still with special edition Xbox One X's if they're already moving on to the next console?
Listen, I'm sure that they had been produced already, and it was like, we gotta get in front of this thing.
Fam, this makes no sense at all. Like, and then the system.
It's a cool looking console.
It is, but it comes out before the game.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't get that either, because it's like, well, usually whenever you buy the theme console, you get the game with it.
Exactly. That made no sense at all. I didn't get it. And I hope Cyberpunk is going to be I hope it's finished. Because like with everyone working remote right now, man, I got to think that some of these teams are scrambling. Like we might be taking them penitentiary chances. Like we're going to everybody's wearing a hazmat suit and we're just going to work together because coding, we're over the net, man. That's problematic.
Listen, man, those first like 2-week patches, bro, like they'll get the game together. They'll figure it out. But
it's going to be a broken mess when it first come out.
Yeah, all games are, though. Mm-hmm. It seems like hardly any games come out and are actually where they're supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, that's the same thing I said too. But man, so you didn't get your Death Stranding jacket?
Negative, I did not. I was not aware of the Death Stranding's jacket, but I would have.
So it came out. It was $2,000, right?
Yeah.
They said the thing sold out in seconds.
Yeah,
seconds. Like Kojima was.
Hold on, wait, it was $2,000?
Yeah, it was $2,000. It was a $2,000 themed.
I thought there were 2,000 of them made. No. It was $2,000.
$2,000. They said it sold out in seconds. I guess
that must have been a Louis jacket or something, man.
I don't know. It was Kojima was inspired. I guess he was Kojima Productions, whatever they're called. They were behind it. They had their hands in it. And yeah, I think because of that stamp they got on there, they were like, "Yo, it sold out in seconds."
Bro, that thing looks like a basic windbreaker from the Polo Outlet.
Bro, it looks like a Old Navy jacket. They just put a patch on there.
Did the baby come with it?
Nah, baby, it didn't come with it.
Jay got the baby. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, Jay got the baby. I'm gonna go see it one day.
Yeah,
shout out to my guy Jay. Man, get some rest, brother. Get some rest.
Hey, the thing is, like, cause like when you're on Zoom calls, right? You got like a whole bunch of different boxes. So like, I'm like, I can watch Jay. If Jay was on like if he put a camera in his house, I'd watch it. Because I find him like that's our guy, man. But I find him so interesting because when Jay gets not so much annoyed by something, but I can see his brain working. So like the Zoom call is going on, right? It's like 7 boxes, and I'm focused on his box, and I'm noticing like his eyes are closed. Like, yeah, pause. Please. Yes, rewind here. I'm focused on his Zoom box on the computer. And when man's body gave up and he went to sleep, fam, I laughed so hard, man. My man was finished.
Hey, listen, he was done with that conversation, man. Whatever y'all talking about, man, he was not interested. What made it the funniest is that wifey was the one talking.
I know.
Like,
she didn't see him though, but she's next to him. She didn't really see what was going on. And
right, he was done. He was done. I mean, man was done off. He caught himself too. And then like looked in the camera like, hold on, is this really happening? I don't know.
Hey, look. So when he did that, he caught himself and looked up, and I was just in that camera looking at him like,
yeah, you did that. I seen it. You ain't slick.
Everybody else saw it, and I just started laughing. All you can do is chuckle. Text me after the calls like, bro, I've been up since 5. I was like, yeah, get you some sleep, bro. I saw you. That was hilarious, man. But yeah, he got the baby, man. I got to go by there and check it out too.
Yeah,
check it out too. All right, man. So, let's see. You didn't get the jacket. Let's move on. Lamar Jackson. He was announced to be the cover athlete of Madden 2021. So Lamar Jackson's career is over now.
Oh man, listen, man. If Mahomes could beat it, Lamar Jackson, he got it. He's good.
Yeah, you're right. Mahomes did well. He broke the curse.
He won a Super Bowl.
He did. He did win a Super Bowl. You're right. I don't know. I don't know if I like this. If I'm a Ravens fan, I don't like Lamar Jackson being on the cover of Madden.
Hey, Ravens got better, man. Picked up J.K. Dobbins. That was a great pick.
Did they?
Yeah, they sure did.
I didn't know that.
I wonder if I don't know if Mark Ingram is still going to be there though, because they're kind of the same kind of back. But maybe they go 1-2. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense to me.
Multiple running backs.
Yeah,
you need multiple running backs. What do you think about the draft though?
No big surprises, man. Buckeyes, you know what I'm saying, going top 3. Any kid that gets offered by Ohio State, man, take a look at that and then sign the paper, okay?
Listen, one thing about the Buckeye thing, bro, I'm tired of you trying to give when you said the Buckeyes. It was 2.5 Buckeyes in the first round, first 3 picks. I kind of skimmed over it. I skimmed over it at first, and I thought about like this guy really is going to take credit for Burrow. Burrow was a Buckeye for like what? Oh, a season. But regardless of that, he
maybe 2. I think he was there for 2.
He transferred.
He played some garbage time.
He didn't. He transferred because y'all gave him that garbage.
Justin Fields. Justin Fields came in, and then, you know what I'm saying, being that it's such a great school, you know what I'm saying, with integrity, they went to him and they just let him know, like, hey, man, listen, this is the direction we're going in, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a year behind you. You might want to take a look at some other options because we love you. We got love for you, and we want the best for you.
That's
what I'm saying? We don't want to see you go out like that. You know what I'm saying? You're great, but we just go in a different direction.
Right.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, every time he talked about Ohio State, man, he said all he did was show love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That should tell you something. He's like, man, I'm grateful for my time there. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to those coaches. I learned a lot.
So the fact that he left and became who he was, the first pick in the draft.
We knew it. We knew it was happening.
Knew it, and that's y'all let him transfer because y'all knew it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Justin Fields would go give us more for longer. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, we had to make a logical decision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chase Young went 3. He went to the Red. Was it 2 or 3? I forget. He went to the Redskins.
2. He went to the Redskins at 2. Okay. And then Okudah went 3 to – where did he go? Detroit. There you go. Detroit. Yeah, he went to the Lions. Yeah, I feel bad for Mans, but it's cool.
Yeah. Career's over already. Yeah, I didn't make sense that the pick that the Eagles took, but then I'm like, they're trying to spin it, saying that Jalen Hurts is going to come in and be like a case. What quarterback y'all have?
He's not going to be a utility knife, man. He's not going to be my he's not going to be my guy.
What's his name? Kasem?
No. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second, man.
But anyways, they were saying they try to spin with that. No, what it came down to is Wentz stay hurt. And that's what it comes to, man. It's like we gotta keep quarterbacks in the tuck because we don't know if Carson's gonna go down and get an ouchie. I like Carson Wentz, don't get me wrong, but we won a Super Bowl with him not being there, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what makes it tough, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the Birds way of doing things, man. Just disrespect it to your face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey man, it's a business.
I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
It's a business, man. It's a business. I'm gonna tell you who didn't win though. It was a tough day for the girlfriends in the NFL draft though. I mean,
it was a good day for us though. It was funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious, man. Between the young lady who tried to take mom's shine and mom had to put hands on her on camera. Yeah. Okay. Then the other little girl who tried to go through man's phone in front of his family. You know, that's hands in the draft, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hands in the draft, man.
So the young lady, she dropped her rebuttal to what happened there, and she said she did. His agent was calling, and she was just trying to be a good girlfriend, and pick up the phone since he was talking to the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? I don't know. Yeah. And my thing is, he's holding the phone. He sees that the agent is calling. If he wanted to answer it, I'm sure he would have.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Man yanked that phone away like it had the antidote for the coronavirus in it. He said no.
Listen, it's not going to happen. And then the mom's is over on the side. She let out a little snicker. I was like, yeah, that's funny.
You know what time it is.
And then we're going to find out that's Trey Young all work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's better and better.
Yeah, that's when the story got really even funnier because Trey Young was weird. Trey Young's bored too. He's another one. I'll go on my gram and he'll just for some reason he'll just scroll through it. I don't follow him. I think I follow the Atlanta Hawks. I got to stop though. Like, bro, these cats are bored, man. These celebrities.
Man's jumped in the chat, so I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, that's true. That was funny.
Yeah, he's a real one in my opinion.
That was just him being petty. That's light skinness. That beige rage is real, man. People don't understand that.
Hey, listen, I can't speak on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm surrounded, so
yeah. But besides that, man, the NFL, it was pretty decent. I think that Goodell did okay with the draft being virtual. One thing I realized though, they got to quit talking about people's personal lives, man. Like, I mean, it was like at one point they were talking about a guy. I forget who it was. He got drafted. And he was saying like his dad wasn't there. No, he had like a hyphenated last name. And they talked about why he had a hyphenated last name. I guess his dad went to prison and his stepdad was like his real dad, and his stepdad and his real dad get along and they're like family. I'm like, bro, like we don't need to know all this, man. Like he got a hyphenated last name. Just leave it at that.
Listen, tell me what was his 40 speed? How high did he jump? What kind of impact is he going to have on this team?
Word.
Move on. I don't care anything about his personal life. This is not TMZ.
Nah, man.
Right?
Exactly, man. But yeah, besides that though, the draft was pretty cool. They kept talking about the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers done reloaded. They got Tom Brady's down there, and they got Gronkowski out of retirement. Like,
bruh, how did this happen?
I don't know. I really don't know. I guess he always said he would never play for another quarterback other than Tom Brady. He went to wrestling, and my thing is, isn't he the world champ right now in wrestling?
He's 24/7 champ.
Okay, so that means he could be in the middle of a game and somebody can come and want to smoke right on the sideline. He got to wrestle. He got to wrestle.
Yeah, he always got to defend that belt 24/7.
If I'm one of the dudes trying to get the belt, I'm just going at him while he's at camp. They can't really do nothing.
Listen, if you go at him at camp, man, you're getting cut. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't hear that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
now, if you're on an opposing team, like, I guess whatever, but.
Right. Yeah, you might get the brakes beat off you in real life because wrestling is not real.
Right.
But yeah, man, the Buccaneers is reloaded, bro. They're loaded. Do you think that they're going to be any good, though?
No, for the way that they did Jameis. You know what I'm saying? That's cold. And as far as I know, Jameis is still on the team. He hasn't been released or anything.
You're right. He might still be on the team.
I believe he's still on the team.
I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because where is he going to end up? If he doesn't get cut, he's going to be on the team, which would be cool. I think it'd be good for him to learn and be behind Tom Brady. But then also, like, where's Cam going to go? Cam got to go somewhere.
I thought Cam ended up getting. Oh yeah, that's right. They told him he was open to be traded. Who knows? We'll probably figure out where Cam lands after the draft. A lot of teams probably trying to see how that shakes out first before they go. You know what I'm saying? Committing big money to a quarterback because Cam's going to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Wherever he's going to go, he's going to command a pretty little penny. I mean, it might not be top tier dollars, but he's going to command a pretty penny. It's not going to be cheap.
Yeah.
No prove it deals. They say that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I hope he ends up going to a good situation. Like, I would like to see him go to the Steelers.
I would like to see him go to the Steelers.
You know what I mean?
Because Big Ben is done. He's finished. He's finito.
Yeah. We don't know. Like you said earlier in the pod about coming out, trying to stay in shape during this whole thing. Big Ben might come out of this being like 400 pounds, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big Ben been on the sideline since, you know what I'm saying, since the middle of the season last year.
Right.
Like, it's not good. Like, he was injured and then right into coronavirus. Like, whoa.
Hey, Ben might mess around, had a gout. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, it's over. It's a wrap.
I would like to see Cam go to a team like that, though. Somewhere where it's good structure. We mess around, he'll go to the daggone Patriots and win a Super Bowl, bro.
Hey, listen, come learn behind Drew Brees for a year, man. We just lost Teddy Two Gloves, man. We clearly will pay a backup. Come on, man. You want your revenge? You listen. Do you want your revenge on the Panthers? You say, come on over to death row.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's get to it, bro. So Teddy Riley and Babyface. Let's talk about part one first. All right. Let's talk because you held on to part one. You watched that one, didn't you? I think we talked.
We tried. I tried to watch part one. Yes.
Oh boy. Listen, man. That's one thing they got to figure out is this daggone technology. And Babyface, he's the only dude I will say I've actually been okay with him, like just talking to my woman anyway, because when he did the intro when he first led into the versus thing, and he put the glass up and the yelp that came from my wife's mouth. I looked at her, I almost gave her the Snoop Dogg stink eye, but then I said, you know what? I got to own that. I got to accept that. Babyface is a smooth dude, man. He's a smooth dude. And as it was getting into him, okay, this is a pretty good battle. Then it came into Teddy Riley and his audio issues, bro. It's like,
once I saw Teddy Riley trying to perform. No, listen. Once I saw that he was trying to put on a concert, I was like, "Oh, he clearly doesn't know what this is."
Yeah,
he's breaking all of the quarantine rules. He's setting a terrible example, and he can't even get his audio together. Like, I mean, now the highlight of that, first of all, because the tracks were skipping the whole way through, so it's like all you hear is double. You don't even know what song you're listening to anymore. But Mans was still rocking in the background, man.
Yeah,
that backup dancer, bro, he wanted it all. He was auditioning, bro. He's like, listen, when this thing is over, I got a spot on tour. Believe that.
You said it, though. Teddy was thinking he was getting a comeback.
Man thought it was time, man. He thought it was.
We're in the middle of a quarantine, bro. There's like 50 people over there. Like, what are you doing, Teddy? Stop performing, man. Just play the song, man. Just play the song.
Like, we didn't come for that. That's the whole thing. He don't know how to read the comments, but the comments, they froze. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? You just sitting there looking all around. You got 50 people together during quarantine times, and you can't get this right. Man. I was done with Teddy Riley. The best thing that came from that part one was the memes. Like everybody had smoke for Teddy Riley, and Babyface just sitting there. Babyface just looking at the camera like, boy, this some raggedy stuff here.
Well, I'll tell you what it made me do. Immediately when I'm watching it, right, I said, you know what? I can understand. Babyface seems so annoyed by this. What's Babyface's net worth? I looked it up, $200 million. What's Teddy Riley's net worth? $2 million. I said, you know what? This is clearly, I can see why.
Needed that, man.
Huh?
He needed it. Yeah, absolutely. He needed that.
He definitely needed it, man. But Babyface, you could tell when it got too late. He's like, man, listen, this is past my bedtime. I got to go. And he just
when they was like, listen, give us like 30 minutes. Like, Babyface already kind of looking like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, we're going to give you 30 minutes.
Yeah, he was on there by himself, too.
Sure.
He was by himself. He was maintaining the social distancing.
He just beat the COVID.
Right. He just beat it. You're right. He was just chilling, bro. So, yeah, man, Teddy was just performing, man. I knew this was going to be some, I can't say what it is, but he has some word stuff, man. But, yeah, it's on my nerves, man. So then we go into part two. They do it like a couple days later. It ended up being okay. They finished it out. They still had their technical difficulties, but it was nothing like the way it started out the first time. You know?
It picked up towards the end, bro, because like at the beginning of that battle, I was let down and disappointed. Like
I had to keep motivating you to come back.
I did not like those songs, man. Like the more I heard them, I'm like, yo, this sucks. This is not good. Yeah. But once they got to the 90s, it got a lot better.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So it ended up
you was jamming. Go ahead, man. Justify it. Like, it's no good if I give it all the smoke and you just agree. You like them songs, man.
No, the second once it got into the Backstreet bag, I was there, man. Blackstreet was my jam.
I was too. That's where I was at with it. But when they was playing all them songs from the 80s, minus Biz Markie and was it Biz Markie and the Dougie Fresh?
The show. Yeah. I'm cool on that. I ever tell you my story about old school rap? I don't really like old school rap.
Some songs I like it. Some songs you just can't deny.
Some you can't deny. But when it comes to like Curtis Blow, the hip, the hop, and all that, like I can like they can wipe it from the archives. And I won't care. And the people like people always give me crap about that, but I'm honest, bro. Like I liked Run DMC growing up, and I like Boogie Down Productions. You know, like you said, the ones that, but like all of them, like just for the sake of them being classic, like I don't really rock with them. So yeah, when he played the show, I was like, Dougie Fresh can, like I said, he can another one be wiped from the archives. If I never hear a Dougie Fresh beatbox again, I'd be okay. Like I don't.
Yeah, I'd be cool.
Yeah.
Out of that time, man, Slick Rick probably had it for me. Yeah. Like Slick Rick had it for me too. Could do his thing. Yeah. But I do like Curtis. I don't know no Curtis Blow song. Or basketball is my favorite sport. Yeah. That's the only thing I know. Listen, those are literally the only words I know.
Get it out of here.
I like the way they dribble up and down. Like when he said I like the way they dribble up and down the court, I was like, nah, it's enough.
It's not for me.
Done enough. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's a hard pass for me, pimp. But yeah, man. So part two was pretty cool. The way what was dope about it too was like once again Teddy Riley had his audio issues. When Babyface just grabbed the guitar and just performed. I'm like, you know what? We're not worthy.
They broke the live, I guess, is allegedly like how they were saying that happened. Because remember, we couldn't get it to pull up on mobile. You had to pull it up on a computer, or it got to the point where other people were going on IG Live and streaming the IG Live. Because I don't know if you watched, Lil Duval and Michael Blackson had it for a while. That's where I started.
Okay.
And then I finally stopped being lazy and went and grabbed my computer and just watched it from there because Toya wanted to see it. She was jamming. She was having a great time.
Yeah. Well, we figured out how to put it on the TV, and that's when it really changed everything. We made like a little date night.
Kids didn't care at all, did they?
Not one bit.
They was like, man, who's playing this old garbage? Turn it down.
Not one bit, man. I tell you what, though, it's like they were showing how just percentage wise, like both of them, Teddy Riley and Babyface, their Instagram and Twitter and all those things have went up like 300%. Their streams went up like 60, 62, 70%. Like, what are they gonna do with this newfound fame? Babyface could care less. But
I would say Babyface don't care.
Yeah, he don't care. But Teddy
putting the tour together.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He's gonna put a virtual tour together. But I wonder if he gets together.
I wish one of the kids would have been like, "Hey, man, listen, put some of that Young Boy on."
Yeah, Young Boy.
I want to hear some NLE Chopper. Y'all want to hear some good music. But you know what I'm saying? Put on Smoke Perp.
Yeah, Smoke Perp. I tell you, man, do you listen to any of these littles?
No.
Like none of them. I don't like them. And
A
I think
little
I'll be
bit.
trying to hate, like the boys were trying to tell me about Rod Wave. And like, listen,
I tried to listen to that Rod Wave album.
I did too. I tried.
Yeah, I couldn't do
I
it.
did try to give it a chance. I'm like, you know what? This sucks. Because if I want to listen to someone sing in mediocre rap, I'll listen to Drake. I'm not saying Drake is mediocre, but I'm saying he makes a better version of this than this guy. I don't want to listen to this.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. No, I can't. Yeah. I can't. It's just not good, man. No. Like you put me in the direction of somebody that's got it, I'll listen. But until then, it's like, nah, man.
Yeah,
it's just not good. It's too many of them too. That's the other problem. It's just way too many of them, and they have nothing to talk about at all.
All of them is about the struggle. When I was young, I did, and it's all whiny like Young Thug. It's like a blend between Young Thug and Drake. Like,
at least Young Thug is funny.
It is. Right. At least he's funny. And we'll get into Young Thug here in a second because him and French Montana had a very interesting week.
That was great.
It was very great. But piggyback more on the versus thing as far as the battles or whatever. Did you watch the Dallas Austin and JD one last night? It wasn't bad. It wasn't. It actually was. It wasn't a versus series, but they did it to where I didn't know Dallas Austin wrote as much as he did.
Yeah. Oh no, I knew he was big time out there, man. Dallas Austin got it for real.
He wrote for everybody. Like he was bringing, and it was actually another one where both guys were in admiration of one another. So it was actually pretty cool. So that one was.
We need to get out of R&B though. Like that's where they're making the mistake, man. Like we need more rap ones because like listen, still nothing has topped Premier versus RZA. Yeah. Like Babyface and Teddy Riley was cool. Listen, I said that to my parents. I'm like, listen, y'all might enjoy this. And we kind of talked about it. I was just telling them, like, listen, I don't like this at all. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, why? I'm like, well, listen, first of all, Prince ruined the 80s for me. I'm like, it was so much, what he was doing was so much better than anything that they had to offer. Like, I don't even want to hear this.
You were so upset by that, though. Like, I kept, when we were talking about it, I was like, yo, Prince was so, you kept bringing it up. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. Okay. But you were just like crapping on them, like, yo, Prince killed all of this. Like, I don't want to hear guys. Like,
I don't want to hear it. It sounded like Drek. I'm like, listen, this sounds like mediocre Drek. Like, I don't want to hear it. Like, I don't even know why you guys put this out. I'm familiar with the songs and I don't like them. Like, I just don't like it because sonically it's not appealing. Like, you can hear what the 80s was and their sound just sounded basic. You know what I'm saying? For where we are today, where it's like, yo, Prince actually mastered this and made it sound amazing. Like his songs still sound good today. It still sounds, you know what I'm saying, futuristic today. Mm-hmm. And that's what you look for. And it's like, yo, he just completely ruined it for me. Or like when Teddy Riley got into his Michael Jackson back, and I'm like, okay, like, but this is Mike. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus that was 90s Mike. That was a Dangerous album, I believe. So
yeah.
I mean, it was cool though. Once I got into the 90s, I started enjoying it. But that 80s stuff, I was like, oh, this sucks, man.
Yeah.
This sucks.
In a way, kind of, I think Babyface was kind of saying that to Teddy Riley. There was some shade in there, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
He kept chuckling every time he plays. Oh, that was nice. I'm not gonna play any of that. I'm gonna play something. And he was like, just kind of went venture to something else. It was like some shade in there.
A little bit.
But yo, so we got into the Fabulous and Wayne mixtape battle. So when did this? So did Maul and Rory had this? Yeah,
they did, man. I think they did it on maybe Wednesday night. I think Wednesday.
I didn't watch it.
Thursday night.
You told me afterwards.
Listen, sir. Maul, I don't know what Maul was thinking. That was the whole problem. I don't even know what Maul was thinking, trying to approach. You know what I'm saying? Wayne with Fab. I'm like, yo, listen, you set Fab up.
Yeah, he did.
Because like he didn't like. First of all, I don't know that any artist, if we're talking mixtapes, that stands a chance against Wayne. Like Wayne literally owned a decade with his mixtapes.
Yeah,
alone. I mean, his albums were great, but he literally owned mixtapes.
What was crazy about it though is like, you know, like we like Wayne just because that was around that time, but like the people who I would say really liked Wayne had nothing to do with his albums that came out in the stores. It had all to do with the mixtapes.
Absolutely.
Like the mixtapes were just the epic, man. Those mixtapes were epic.
Bro, I'll never forget. Back when I was like maybe like 18 or 19, I was leaving school, man. And the new Wayne mixtape had just came out earlier that day, so I had burned a copy of it, and you know what I'm saying, I was riding around, I was listening to it driving home, and like I'm at a light, and the dude next to me is like, hey, Is that the new Wayne tape? Like, yeah, he like, man, that's crazy, bro. I'll buy it off you right now. Literally made a transaction at the red light for that Wayne tape, bro, because he had it like that. He had it. I took it right out the deck. Like, yeah, he's like, man, I'll give you 10 for it right now. Here, I'm burning another copy when I get in the house. Like, it's not a problem. Yeah. Here you go, sir. Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you, were you the guy? Okay, so did you flood the streets with mixtapes when were you the burner in your crew?
Perhaps.
Okay, because I was perhaps as well, and it's nothing like that time. Like I'm going to be talked about, yeah. And we're going to be talked about like in archives. It's going to be on my tombstone. It'll say the burner. You know what I mean? Like you like do it on there because like if you were the burner of the crew, like you really like you. First of all, you always had company coming through. You had people all types of hours coming home from college. Like get with Kev or get with Deer. They'll get you together. You know. All kinds of stuff, but I'm not going to dive more into that. But yeah, that was when you said burn. I'm like, okay, you were the burner of the crew. I kind of could see that,
bro. I still remember the first album I ever burned. It was Timberland's album. It was Timberland's solo album. That was the first time I ever heard Ludacris. Man, he had Fat Rabbit on the end of that album. I forget, and Lobster and Shrimp was on it too.
Okay,
I forget the name of that album, but that was the first CD I ever burned. Yeah, that was the first CD. So mind you, this was in the 90s. My dad bought a burner in the 90s.
Yeah. That was a classic time though. I'm gonna tell you, was it what got me away from it was when people started asking for CD like mix CDs. I stopped doing them. I said I'm not doing these. Like, and then I
get an album, that's it. Like
I got an album. I got you together with that. I want this song. I wanted in this placement. Cats of the Nerd didn't want placement. They wanted like a certain song on there. Like I wanted the remix, not this. Was you know what? You ruined it for everybody.
SMD, get out my face.
Google it.
Right. Oh, man. Listen, they had that kind of equipment back then. Like, man, they thought you was out here performing magic and you knew how to burn a CD, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what got it for me though was when that Jay-Z album came out and the streets got it early.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, bro. It was like you'd have thought I was Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Good feast.
Right.
Yeah, man, that was a beautiful time, man. Beautiful time. Yeah, man. It comes cool with the notebook, you know what I'm saying? Like kids don't know nothing about that, but like you had the book, all this. Yeah, man, you burnt maybe 5-10 copies the night before. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got that. That just came out tonight, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boxton.
Right. That's when Boxton flourished too. Not saying it's not bad, not good anymore, but the jukebox.
It was a different time.
Man, that jukebox section, the jukebox section was cracking during that time, man.
Listen, I still have a secret account. Just to, I don't post anything from it. Right. Nothing. Like I'm saying, I don't post because it's like, yo, I can't let this account get banned. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Even though we in the streaming era, I probably never need it again. But just in case, I'd never let this account get banned.
Right. Man, that was a good time.
Yeah.
Time. So as far as with the Lil Wayne and Fabulous, I don't know what in the world Maul was thinking.
Listen, Maul got in there, got his boots smoked.
Did he?
And listen, he was in there embarrassing Fab. Wayne came to the live. Wayne was in the live just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just peeping the scene. I know he was loving that, like, yeah, I did that. I done that. Because Maul put songs on it and they'd be like, yo, listen, Maul, play something hot. I'm like, oh, you were just embarrassing. You embarrassing Fab, man.
Wow.
Hey, Fab didn't deserve that.
These battles got cats really going off the rocker, man. French Montana talked out the side of his neck, said he had more hits than Kendrick Lamar. Like, what was he thinking? Like, what was he thinking?
He was just feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, French been losing all quarantine, bro. Like, he'd been in comments of the other battles and stuff, man, just talking kind of crazy, and people been catching it. Like, man, what's this guy on?
Hey, the funniest thing I saw though, they said that they thought French Montana's pet monkey had his phone. And that was really him. And I love that. That's funny, man. Because that's stuff he was saying. Because then him and Young Thug get into it. And then he comes in and says that, they really was arguing over a girl. Like, that's what this all stemmed from. Like, I don't get none of this, man.
I don't know.
I'm going to tell you what it comes down to, man. Is like, these celebrities are starting to see they really don't matter. And the attention is a hell of a drug, bro.
Yeah, listen, they're there to provide us with entertainment. Like, if you aren't doing that, you're of no use to me. Like, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't really care about I don't know you. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, man. But yeah, French Montana and Young Thug, that was just crazy. Now they, a good Young Thug beef ain't nothing like it because it ends up going to be comedy quickly. A lot of times.
Oh yeah. He went. I don't know how that went so out of control because I mean, but listen, he heard that and he had heard enough when French said that he had more hits than Kendrick. He was like, listen, I got to chime in now. Right. Because I don't think anybody from TDE has said a word. They just were like, yeah, whatever. Right. Whatever you say.
We ain't heard or seen nothing from Kendrick Lamar in years, man. Like we don't even know. Like
he put out that little clothing line thing.
Exactly. Yeah. The marketing company or whatever. I think we talked about it.
I just know he had Georgia Smith there. Yeah, I appreciate him.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shoot, man. The last thing we had, man. RIP to Fred the Godson, man.
Yeah.
I was a big Fred the Godson fan. I always liked his mixtapes. Another, mixtape time. I always, thought he could really rap. I thought he was a dude who stayed out the way. He's funny too, real funny dude. Whenever I remember with the Bodega Boys, they had him on outside one time, and they were just cracking jokes, man, just for no reason, just out there. So to hear that when on Boxing, I heard about it, he was sick. They were saying he was battling COVID, and I remember when I follow him on social media, on Twitter. I follow him actually, and I remember him always saying he had asthma problems, and that's immediately where my mind went. Was like, dang, he got asthma really bad. So I wondered if he'd be okay with it, and then he succumbed to the virus, and it just stinks, man.
Yeah, man, it's rough. It's really rough. It's weird too because I thought about that earlier this week. Like, man, I wonder if, because I remember hearing weeks, like maybe a week and a half ago, that they had the corona, and it's like, all right, like, dang, man, everybody catching it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, man's pulled through. And I remember thinking about it like earlier this week, like, yo, I haven't heard anything else about that. Like, I wonder, is he cool? Like, did he recover? Like, we ain't heard he went home, and then what I'm saying, later on in the week, found out that he had passed from it. It's like, that's tough, man. It's times we're living in. If anybody needed any motivation to stay in the house, not me, but if anybody had
in the house too, Kev.
If anybody needed any motivation to stay in the house, you know what I'm saying? That definitely give it to you. You know what I'm saying? It's serious. It's real out here. Listen, don't drink the bleach or maybe do. I don't know, but
don't drink.
Listen. This is what the president said, man. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
He's an idiot, man.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna trust what I read on the label, but what they decide to do, like, that's up to y'all. This is a free country. I don't control that.
Yeah,
I don't control that.
We're backlogged on music too. We gotta review.
Yeah, let's get it, man. We get to it, man. Did you listen? Well, anything else that you want to talk about on the pod? I don't know if we. All right, man. Well, let's wrap this thing on
Fred the
up.
Godson, man.
Yes, R.I.P.
Yeah, but yo, I am Nadir.
This Kev.
Yo, we are GamesMusicLyfe. This is the GamesMusicLyfe podcast episode. What is this? 2 what?
No clue, man. It's quarantine.
It's quarantine. We didn't do the intro at the beginning. That shows you how much we off as far as like it would be. But yeah, drink more water, people. Stay safe.
Always.
Wash your daggone hands. And we're in this together. Just stay away from me. Peace, man.
Peace.